single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Tarot Tuesday, where I answer your questions. It is by donation if you've never been here before, and the details are going to be in the description, and I posted them earlier in the chat just in case, because I no longer have Scott as my moderator. We had a falling out over the weekend and we've parted ways. So I want to go ahead and post that in advance. So we wish him well. He's been a wonderful asset and just a love to the channel, but we've decided to part ways. So that being said, I will also be the moderator for tonight unless the other moderators show up tonight. So a lot happening here. So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about the intro before we get started. So my name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. And my channel is Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. And that's also the name of my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. You can visit my website and sign up for my newsletter, and it will tell you everything that's coming up for all the events. And a lot of new things are coming in. I'm going to be teaching a course on manifestation. It's 16 weeks. That's coming up. I'm hoping to have that up by May. That's very involved. And it's, like I said, it's 4 months. You need that time to really make that transition and shift your mind to be able to start manifesting. If that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up for the newsletter so that you will be one of the first to be notified of it. People on the newsletter will have first opportunity to sign up for these classes. After that, I'm opening it up to the public. Okay, so there on my website, you can sign up for personal readings, the missing person consultation, the online tarot masterclass. The deadline for the online tarot masterclass is February 28th. If you are interested in that, please go ahead and sign up. It's taught live over Zoom. I also do one-on-one tarot lessons. If you're interested in that, go ahead and fill out the contact form and reach out to me. And what else to tell you? Okay, I told you about my spring online tarot masterclass. All the information is on my website, and it's in the link in the description below. I also am on YouTube and Rumble. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute. Although not many people follow me on Rumble, but I am on there. I read for Zodiac readings for all signs, love readings for all signs, money and career readings for all signs. I have a weekly energy forecast that's for everyone, because the other ones that are for all signs, it'll say Aries, Zodiac reading, Aries, love reading, Aries, money and career. So it's broken down, but the weekly energy forecast, it's for everybody, okay? Then I also go live twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tarot Tuesday, which is what this is, and then just live tarot reading is what the Thursday one is called. I do the occasional interview. All right, so then also when you're looking for your signs, you can look your, can't talk today, you can view your sun, moon, or rising sign. If it's the love reading, look for your Venus sign also. All right, so what else to tell you? At the end of tonight's show, I'm going to do a general reading for our soul tribe. That's everybody that's watching live, everybody that is watching in the replay, whether it's a year from now or 5 years from now or tomorrow. It's meant for you when it finds you. All right, so here we go. There's going to be 2 rules for tonight's show, and they're guidelines. 1 question per show and no bad language. And that's just because we're on YouTube and there's censorship. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. So how do we get started? Tarot Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be answering your questions. So I'm going to tell you how you can post your questions. So you'll see some people have already posted their questions in advance. Maybe they're in a different time zone, or they just don't have time to watch it live this time. I mean, I have people that submit questions every week. And so they watch it in the replay, or they don't want to be stressed out submitting a question live. Some people are like that. I actually have 2 people that submit all the time, and they say that they just want to kick back and watch the show. So this is how you submit your question. You can post your question on PayPal or Venmo, and I posted it in the chat. It's also in the description of the video to let you know how to do it. It's a $10 minimum. Hi, Alma. Nice to see you tonight. And you can also do a super chat like Alma just did. and I will get to you. I've got a list that I go by, people that submitted in advance. I will be checking PayPal and Venmo as we go throughout the night, and the super chats. All right, so for PayPal, you want to state your question in the add a note section. And the PayPal is paypal.me/ and it'll be my name, Alison with one L, Alison, and then a middle initial A, last name Wagner, Wagner. Venmo is at my name, Alison with one L, Alison, dash, my last name, Wagner, Wagner, dash 92120. You will also see a photo of me on that Venmo account. And I'd like to say a special thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for your love and support. It really means a lot to me. My channel is really growing and I appreciate it. And here we go. So I have a disclaimer for YouTube and Rumble, and this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give financial or medical advice. All right, here we go. So I have someone that submits a question every single week, and Alma, you do too. You just did a super chat. I'm going to put Linda on here, and then I'm going to go to you. So Linda submits every single week. She is one of my first clients that I've ever had, and she submits a question. I'm not even kidding. Every single Tarot Tuesday, and now that I've added Thursdays, every single Thursday. I fucking love her. Thank you, Linda. I really do. Your love and support means so much to me. So here's Linda's question. She says, "Hi, Alison. My ex continues to contact me weekly and I can't figure out his motive. It's been a couple of years and I never respond to him. Can you pull a couple of cards for me, please? Thank you, Linda." Yes, I definitely can. And thank you for your question and your love and support. All right. So this is for Linda. What is your ex's motivation? We've got the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, Linda, we've got the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. This is the wishing card. I'm going to tell you more in just a minute. This is the wishing card. This is the card of lack. He's in survival mode. And then we've got the card of manifestation, the 3 of Wands. So what's going on with him? He really wants you back. He's hoping that he can wear you down. He is really hoping that he can make some type of contact with you, that he can get you back, that you will, I feel that he really wants to blend households. I feel that it's also, a lot of it is financial. I feel that not only does he want you back, he also wants it because he wants money. I feel with this card of lack, he's in survival mode. He doesn't see any gifts and blessings from the universe. He doesn't see any other way out. He just sees it as, it's almost like fear, but it's more survival based. He's just seeing food, water, shelter. You know, it's like he's just looking for something that, I'm going to turn my fan on. He's looking for a way to survive. I think that if I think he sees that if he's with you, his life is more comfortable. I feel that you give him comfort, but it's not just emotional. I feel like you provide a type of physical comfort for him in the sense of shelter over his head. There's more money in the relationship when you've got 2 incomes. I feel that that's really what he's looking at. I do not necessarily see love. I don't think that's his motivation. While this is the card of cups, this is the card of him wishing. He's wishing he had you, but his motivation is financial. I just feel that he's looking for creature comforts, but it's not necessarily that he is madly in love with you and wants you back on that level. He really wants almost like a status or a level of living that he had at that time when you were together. And he doesn't have that now. He's like in survival mode. He's very poor now. This is the card of manifestation. He really wants it bad. He is taking action. And if you said he's calling you weekly, he is literally taking action to try and make that happen. He is not giving up. In fact, this is a 3. You've got 3, 6, and 9 in manifestation. He is not giving up. He is tenacious and he's relentless. So I don't see that letting up anytime soon, but it's not love motivated. It's that he wants creature comforts from you. He really just wants like housing and food and status, that kind of thing. It's not love. Wow, Linda, run. Oh my God. He's relentless. He's not giving up anytime soon. There's no weakening of that. He definitely has stamina. All right, thank you for your question. Okay, so the next one is from Alma. I know you did your super chat, Alma, so let me go over here. And if you missed it, Scott is no longer part of this channel. We parted ways over the weekend. We had a big falling out. And so now my moderators are just going to show up when they can. All right, so here we go. Hi, Poplin. Good, I'll let you know when it shows up. Sign up, you're on that newsletter, right? I think I saw your name, and that will be fantastic. I want to ask Spirit, what do you have coming in March? Okay, let me go over here. What do you have coming in March? Okay, I just want to say hi, Kim. All right, here we go. It's by donation. If you have a question, if you go to the top of the chat, it'll tell you how you can submit your question. It's a $10 minimum. All right, here we go. So, what is coming for you in March? We have the Hanged Man. We have the Ace of Cups. And the 3 of Swords. Okay, Alma, this is what we have for you. The Hanged Man, the Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. So what this is telling me is that you're really going to go into a time of introspection and a time of deepening. This tells me that you're going to slow down in different aspects of your life on purpose. You're going to choose to do this, and it's allowing you to gain this insight. You know, it's almost like a hermit type energy, but this is allowing you to go into this type of suspension and really look at things and ask yourself these deep questions like, who am I? What am I doing? Am I happy? What direction do I want to go in my life? What's my philosophy now in life? How are my finances? How's my health? How's my relationship to friends, family, pets? Location of housing, travel, retirement. I mean, you're looking at the big picture, everything in your life. And you're going to stay there until you really get a lot of the answers. Whether the answer is, I don't know, or the answer is this or that, whatever it might be for you. When you're done, this dragonfly is you. You're going to come out reborn. You're going to come out new because you're going to have this type of enlightenment. You're looking for these answers. And I really feel that a lot of it is going to be, what is your philosophy in life? You're looking for a lot of personal growth and development on every aspect of your life right now. It's a really important energy for you to do that, because that's going to allow you to make really smart decisions moving forward. You need that knowledge and wisdom about yourself and about your relationship to the world around you to really make those intelligent decisions, because you have a new beginning in love. This is going to be a new beginning in a connection to source, which means maybe you're deepening your journey with your connection to spirit. This could be a new beginning in a friendship, in a romantic relationship, or just doing something that you love. Maybe you're going to start a new hobby that you love, maybe a new job that you love. But this is also a reminder that you're very noble. This is a beautiful, majestic swan. And you can see the reflection of the swan. And this is a reminder, this beautiful, majestic swan, that you are a noble creature. You see the reflection of the swan in the water, and she's wearing a jeweled necklace and a diamond tiara. That is a reminder that you are noble and you act from a place of nobility, right? You're doing noble deeds. You act with integrity. And so this is part of that new beginning moving forward. Not that you don't do it now, but it's part of who you are moving forward with this new beginning. So this is a reminder that spirit knows you're noble, and that they want to make sure that you know you're noble. Even if the people around you might not, In your heart, you know, and spirit knows. And this is a really important distinction that you know in your own heart. That's part of your self-love, self-worth, self-care. What a beautiful energy coming through for you, Alma. We also have the Three of Swords. Now, this is a complicated kind of energy. This is talking about not betraying your own conscience. So this is part of not doing something that you're going to regret later. So for example, this gentleman was so poor that he took his kids out into the forest because he could no longer feed anyone in his family. He didn't have enough money. And he felt that his children would be better off alone in the woods than everybody starving to death at home. He's not sure if someone's going to find them and feed them, if wolves are going to eat them, or if they just starve to death on their own. This is a horrible decision that was made under duress. He has betrayed his own conscience. He loves his children dearly. He thought this was the best decision out of love, but he was under pressure and duress. He betrayed his own conscience. So this is something that is coming through. So if there's any trauma or any question of something that maybe you did something that you're not necessarily proud of, this is an opportunity for you to heal your heart. This is an opportunity for you to look at that trauma. This is the Three of Swords. So swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So you can literally pull that sword out of your heart and heal that wound, right? And so it's looking at that aspect of it. And what a beautiful way, because you've got this Ace of Cups. This is your intuition. This is the Ace of Love. You're able to really use that beautiful power of love, and that is the divine, your connection to source, to heal any past trauma that's coming up around your heart. This could be relationships with friends, family, childhood trauma, any aspect of that. So that's what's coming in for you for March, Alma. Wow, pretty powerful message. I love that. All right. Thank you for your question. Okay, so I hope that my chat has not frozen, so I will just check in here and there as we go. All right, so I'm now going to go to the next question, and this is from Velma. And Velma also submits a question every week. I know, Alma, you do too, and I just love it. I have my regulars, and I just absolutely love you guys. So Velma asks a question. She says, "Hi, Alison. Could you please see what the universe will like me to know? Thank you. Love you tons." Thanks, Velma. Yes, what does the universe want you to know? Let's go ahead and check in. See what's happening for you, Velma. All right. All right, what does the universe want to tell Velma? We have the Knight of Cups. That's the Prince Charming energy. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay. Beautiful energy, Velma. We've got the Knight of Cups, which is the Prince Charming energy. The Ten of Pentacles, which is what the card everybody wants. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is what everybody wants. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the card of Earth. And we have, excuse me, and we have the King of Cups, King of Love. So you have two love court cards, okay? You've got the Knight and the King. So what this is telling me is that this is about you following your heart. This is about you bringing your cup of love forward as you're going through your life. This is about you really following your heart. This also talks about you might be using a type of artistic expression to express the love that you have in yourself. Whether this is going to be you bringing love into a friendship, love into a romantic relationship that you either have or a new one. This is also you bringing love into something that you're very passionate about. Like I said, this could be a hobby. This could be a artistic expression. Maybe you want to paint. Maybe you're a musician. It's that beautiful way of expressing yourself. Then we also have the Ten of Pentacles. This is you striving for your ideal life. This is about you leaving a legacy behind. This is about you having enlightenment. This is friends, family, pets under the table. This is really the good life of what you're striving for. But Pentacles, in this case, it also talks about, right, your career, relationships. It talks about travel, housing, finances, your health. It talks about everything in the 3D, right? And I just feel that this is you really striving for your ideal life, coming at it from a place of love. That's huge for you. It's a really big movement because we've got the two big court cards. We also have the King of Love. And this is how he looks out into the realm. You're being asked to look below the surface of things using your intuition, using your heart to really get to the heart of the matter. This is where that still water runs deep. I think that you're really in touch with your emotions, that you're very in touch with really your heart. And this is talking about, for me tonight, when I feel into the energy of the card, it's talking about your connection to source. I feel that that is something that's really strong for you. I feel that it's almost like this feeling of you have arrived. You're in an excellent position right now to have this beautiful connection and to tap into that love and that heart space. That's what's coming through in the cards for you tonight, Velma. It's a lot of it is really love-based. And this is about you pursuing your ideal family, your ideal life, right? It's not just family, it's your ideal life on every level. But you're feeling into it with your heart and your intuition. You're not compromising yourself. This knight is on a mission, and he doesn't really compromise. So you really are opening your heart and following it. Wow, very beautiful. Thank you, Velma, for your question. I love it. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else on here. Hi, Delina. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you want to post a question, it's by donation. You can do it through PayPal, Venmo, or Super Chat. It is a $10 minimum. And I will go ahead, and I have people that already submitted questions that I'm answering, and then I look over to the Super Chats. I'm also going to check PayPal and Venmo throughout the night because these people submitted them in advance. So here's another one. So this is from Cheryl. And she says, hi, Alison, can you pull cards for me? Thank you, Cheryl. I can, and I'm going to actually switch to my love deck. I don't know why. I just got this hit that I should do the love deck for you, Cheryl. Okay. So let's see what the universe wants to tell Cheryl. And you guys know my decks are cleansed, shuffled, and meditated on before I even go live. All right. And if you're enjoying tonight's show, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. All right, here we go. This is for Cheryl. She said, can you pull a couple of cards for me? What does the universe want to tell Cheryl today? We have the Three of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Wands. All right. Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So what this is talking about, it's about you healing your heart, Cheryl. I feel like you're healing from some trauma, some past events. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. This could be trauma that's actually happened to you, something that maybe someone has spoken to you. Maybe you had a verbal argument with somebody, something from your childhood, and those words stuck to you. This could literally just be the breakup of a relationship. This could be the death of a loved one. This could be a divorce. It's that kind of energy where now it's about you healing your heart, pulling the sword out and healing that wound as you're going through life, and this will help lighten your load. It's about you having forgiveness for yourself and for the other person. They don't need to hear it from you if you don't want to, but it's all about that healing for you and what you need to go through. I feel like this is telling me that you need to be open to receive, that you have a lot of great things coming in for yourself right now. I feel things are coming back into balance for you. Maybe they were out of whack, out of alignment for you for a while, especially if it was heavy on the grieving or heavy on the joy side. You're really coming back into balance, and it's about you being open to receiving a lot of good things that are coming your way. And that's really healthy to have that kind of balance. Then we've got the Nine of Wands. This is that wounded warrior energy. You see, he's got a bandage on his head. He's been through a lot of stress, a lot of battles, but but he's still standing. He's got strength and stamina. This is your energy. And that's what I'm saying. I just feel like you've been through a lot with these cards, with this Three of Swords, and then, excuse me, this Nine of Wands. It really talks about you being in a lot of situations that are dark. And if that's the energy that's coming out, and that it's like just a lot of trauma, a lot of divorce kind of energy, you know, like painful separations from love, like heartbreak is really what's coming through. But what this tells me is that you have a lot of stamina coming in, and I don't feel any bitterness or cynicism. I just feel pain coming in for you. And this is an excellent time for you to heal that pain. Maybe you want to go have a Reiki session to help heal your heart, charge up that chakra, get it moving again. That really does work if you get a really good Reiki master. And what will end up happening is that instead of being like so stressed out in this, you'll start dialing it back. You can go to the Six of Wands, and that's victory and success after a struggle, right? But when you keep going forward and you keep having this kind of pain, the next card is the Ten of Wands. And that's a card that's about burnout for me as a reader. And that tells me that you are taking on so many responsibilities, so much stress, that it's weighing you down. And for me, a lot of people that I see in that position, they end up getting physically sick, and that forces them to take a time out. You want to choose that before you get to that stage, but you know how we just wear ourselves down by doing so much or stress? It's that kind of energy. And I feel like you're almost there. So it's about reassessing your life, looking at things. What responsibilities can you give back to other people? How can you also heal your heart, right? If you have too much stress in your life, dial it back. Put some things on the back burner, prioritize things that need attention now and things that you'll get to later. And I think that would really help you and also raise your vibration and give you that strength to heal your heart. Because sometimes that's a journey we have to go through, and it's painful. You know, it's rewarding. We all do it, but it can be very painful. Wow, Cheryl, very intense. That's what I have for you for tonight. Thank you. Thank you for your question. All right, so the next person is from Tracy, and Tracy writes, am I on the right path? Thanks, Tracy. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards for you, Tracy. All right. Is Tracy on the right path? Let's get some cards. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Wow, two knights. Knights are on a mission. Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so this is a really swift moving energy. He's fast, he's brilliant, he's astute. He's looking for answers. He's the Knight of Communication and of Truth. Sometimes he can be blunt because he's just going to say it how it is. He's not going to use a lot of tact. But I personally like him, and this is something that's really coming in for you. Are you on your right life path? I would say absolutely yes. This is about you really rushing in. I feel that a lot of information is coming in for you right now that's allowing you to see your life path, but it's like one thing after another is coming in, and it's all lining up for you. I feel that you're grounded, stable, and secure, and you're really able to balance your responsibilities, and you're able to see things that are coming in for what they are. This, again, tells me that you are on the right life path, that things are just lining up for you. Then we have this Knight of Cups, and this card is telling me that you are following your heart on this life path. And that is an excellent sign that says, yes, you're on the right life path, because you want to follow your heart. You don't want to do something that you can't stand. I feel like you're following your heart, you're using your intuition, you're tapping into your connection to source, and you're checking in and you're saying, am I on the right path? And I'm getting that your response from the universe is you keep getting yeses, and doors keep opening for you, and good things keep coming in. I can feel it in the cards. And that's what I feel is happening right here. This is about you following your heart, and you're bringing your heart forward. It's a huge energy. It's a huge movement. Again, With that card, it also talks about having an artistic expression. And that's nothing to take lightly. There's something about that with love and artistic expression that's really important in this world. That's one of the reasons why I think they tried to get rid of it in the school systems, because it's so important and it's opening your heart, whether it's going to be art, music, dance, whether it's going to be writing, painting, whatever it is that you're working on, it's having that artistic expression. That can even be the way you decide to cook. It's very artistic, right? It's a beautiful expression of the way that you're actually expressing your love. It's really, really beautiful. You are definitely on the right life path. Thank you for your question, Tracy. All right, so I've got more questions, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and check PayPal really quick, and then Venmo. I don't see any more super chats. I don't know where everybody is tonight, but okay, people just show up. All right. So let me go ahead and go over here. Let me scoot my laptop over a little bit. It times me out, so I have to log in. All right. Just give me a second. Okay, so we have one from Debbie. Okay, so Debbie says it's the same question. You must have just watched that and submitted it. So Debbie says, can you tell me if I'm on the right path? Yes. Okay, here's for Debbie. Thank you for your question, Debbie. And that's it. Am I on the right path? What does the universe want to tell me? I mean, you're looking at these big questions, right? So here, let's see what the energy is. That's how I start my day. What does the universe want to tell me today? And I pull cards. Okay, so this is, can you tell me if I'm on the right path? Thank you, Debbie. Okay. Yes, we've got the World card, we've got the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Absolutely. The World card, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. You are definitely on the right path. This is a culmination of all the knowledge, wisdom, life lessons that you've learned that has taken you to this point in your life right here, right now. This is the World card. You're literally stepping through this portal into this beautiful position in your life. This is the last card in the major arcana. It starts with the Fool, which is the number 0. This is the World card, and it is the number 21. This is a culmination of this chapter in your life. Enjoy it, savor it. You're loving your path right now. That just tells me you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I feel that you are definitely not settling for anything, that you're standing your ground. This tells me that you have healthy boundaries and that you are really loving your life right now. You are definitely on the right path. This is the Nine of Swords. This is that never-ending nightmare. This is you gaslighting yourself and playing your thoughts over and over in your head. I feel like you I feel like you're stuck in your head. And I feel like this is something that you're just doing to yourself. It's like you're over processing things. If you just take a deep breath and stand back, you'll be able to enjoy your position in this world because it's really lined up for you. It's a beautiful energy, but this tells me you have a lot of worry that it's almost like you're pinching yourself. Like, is this really happening? This is too good to be true. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But it's not going to drop. Not right now, not in this moment in time. Beautiful, beautiful energy that's coming in for you, and you don't have to settle. Oh my God, I love that for you, Debbie. Thank you so much for your question. All right, and then the next one is from John, and he writes, "Well, I find love." Thanks, John. Okay, let's go ahead and answer your question. And I'm using my love deck, so I'm just going to stay with this deck for that question. All right, will you find love? Thank you for your question. All right, here we go. We've got Four of Cups. We've got the Hermit. and the Nine of Wands. Okay, Four of Cups, the Hermit, and the Nine of Wands. So what this is telling me is that you need to raise your vibration to find love. This is telling me that if you're sad about it, or if you're depressed about it, or you're frustrated about it, you're missing this gift and blessing from the universe, right? You're just not seeing it. So someone could be presenting themselves in front of you, but if you're in a bad mood, a foul mood, or you're frustrated, or you're bored, or whatever it might be, you're going to miss the person that you're meant to meet. This is about you really going within and looking at it, looking at yourself and how you're going about love. Right? This is that dark night of the soul. You know, are you in a bad mood? Are you dressed appropriately? Right? Are you going to the right places? Are you joining a meetup group? Are you doing something that you love? Are you trying too hard? Do you have this air of desperation about you? And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying sometimes people do that and they're not aware of it. And that is a turnoff to somebody else that is looking for a potential partner. When they see desperation, that scares them and they pull back, they recoil. So it's about really finding that balance in yourself, because right now I feel that you're so frustrated that that balance isn't there. It's about you going within and gaining that type of enlightenment and knowledge about yourself, how you're presenting yourself to other people, and gaining that and seeing what they see. It's almost like you would want to film yourself and then watch yourself. And then that's when you get a lot of insight and you're like, oh my God, did I say that? Did I do that? Why am I wearing that? What did I do? You know, I mean, it's like, it's one of those. Not that there's anything wrong with what you're doing. I'm just saying it's kind of that moment when maybe you're not putting your best foot forward at times. We also have this wounded warrior energy. I feel that you're stressed out and you're kind of maxed out. So I wonder, if you're in a small town, maybe the dating pool is also really small, and maybe that could be part of a frustration. Or maybe you don't know where to go to actually meet someone that's meant for you, because there's a lot of different variables. And so it's a matter of really doing some research to find out where to go. I always say to people, join a meetup group. If you are in a small town, maybe you need to go to the next town over or go to a bigger town or city. And that way the dating pool is larger, and you have to go, let's say you like wine and you want to go to like a wine of the month club, or it's every other week. You need to keep going because people don't show up every single week. Maybe they only do it every other month. Maybe they just do it once a month. If you're going there every single time, you're going to see different people each time, usually, not all the time, but usually, and that's going to allow you to meet more people. And maybe it's not just that. Maybe you want to do an investment group. Maybe you are involved with athletics. Maybe it's a tennis club. You're looking at different areas of things that you genuinely enjoy, and hopefully you meet someone there. It could even be a friend of a friend, you never know. But it's about you not burning yourself out and being frustrated. I feel like you still have stamina, you're still looking, but you definitely have a lot of frustration, what these two cards are telling me. So that's what I would say. Will you find love? Yeah, but you have to tweak a few things first, and then it puts you in the right frame of mind and you're presenting the right energy, because there's spoken and non-spoken language, and people are going to pick up on that non-spoken language. Both men and women will pick up on it. They can spot it a mile away. So that's kind of what you want to take a look at. Thank you, John, for your question. And you absolutely will. I don't want to discourage you, but you just want to make a few tweaks, because then it's going to come in. I can see it in your energy. You're a lovely person. Just make a few shifts. All right. Thank you for your question. All right. So the next one is going to be from, let me scroll. I can't see the name. Okay. This is from Cindy, and she writes, I'm planning a trip to Washington State. What are the energies around the trip? Okay, how beautiful. All right, let's see about Cindy's question. All right. What are the energies around her trip to Washington State? 8 of Swords, the Devil, oh my God, and the Fool. Okay, we have a mixture of energy here for you. Let me just scroll in the chat. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Swords, the Devil, and the Fool. So this is really telling me that I feel like there's a self-imposed restriction. So you're going to Washington State. I don't know why you feel trapped. I don't know if you feel stuck in a part of that state, if you feel stuck being around certain people. But this is a self-imposed restriction where you definitely feel very trapped. You feel stuck in your head. So I don't know what's going on around your trip. Maybe you're panicking before you even go for some reason. It could be the fact that all these planes have been going down recently. I know that's a concern for myself. I want to go to Australia in May, and I don't know what is going. I mean, I haven't pulled cards on it yet, by the way, people. But what is going on with all these planes going down? I mean, it doesn't make you feel very safe, and maybe that's part of some worry and concern that you don't see another way to get there if you're going by plane. But we also have the Devil card. So this is telling me that there's a lot of toxic behavior, some toxic energy that's in Washington. So I don't know if this is going to be your experience or if you have friends and family there or just some strangers there that you're going to run into some toxicity. It's not necessarily drugs, but it's like it's a type of toxic behavior, like a toxic way of thinking, a toxic way of behaving. There's something about that, and it could be depending on what part of Washington you're going into. Like if it's Seattle, I mean, Seattle's so beautiful, but man, has it taken a hit. I'm from that part of the world. I'm from San Diego. Yeah, it's Southern California, but the whole West Coast with like all these like loser people that showed up and ruined our states, and all the homeless and everything. I mean, it was not like that growing up there. But these people have come from all over just to show up and behave that way. It's kind of like that toxic, nasty energy, So maybe that's something you're going to run into while you're there because it's in the process of being cleaned out. I feel like that area is being cleaned out. I'm not saying it's going to happen fast, but I feel like in the next couple of years, the West Coast is being cleaned out. It's like there's going to be a big flush of toxicity that's going to be leaving that state because all of those states are so beautiful. Washington, Oregon, and California, they're gorgeous. And they've taken such a hit by whatever is going on, right? I feel like there's going to be a big clean out. So I feel like you will see that. But we also have the Fool. This is a new chapter. This is taking a leap of faith from your heart, the purity of your heart. So will this be a good trip? Yeah, I think that this is going to be a really good trip for you, but you just want to be aware of your surroundings and what's going on around you, not feel restricted. I don't think you're restricted at all. I think that this is the energy leading up to the trip, but I think that, there's still going to be some toxicity in those areas. That just comes with the territory nowadays, but it's taking that step, that new beginning. So yeah, that's going to be a really good trip for you, Cindy, and you'll have to let us know how that turns out. All right, sending you lots of love. All right, I'm going to check the chat really quick. Again, let's see. You're welcome, Poplin. All right, so if anybody's posting in the chat, Poplin, if you're still here, can you make a comment? Because I'm not sure. I just want to make sure that my chat's not locked up because that happened a couple of weeks ago, or I think it was a week ago, and that was a bummer. So I just want to make sure. All right. So we're going to go on to the next question, and this is going to be from, here we go. I have to do final call. All right, so this is going to be final call. So if anybody has a question that they want to post, now is the time to do it. You can submit it through PayPal, Venmo, or Super Chat. And now is really the best time to go ahead and do that. It'll give you a few minutes. So I'm going to take a moment to talk about the channel really quick. So if you want, you can take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if tonight's show resonates with you. And if you are one of the people that submitted a question tonight and you want to go further in a reading, feel free to go ahead and book a personal reading with me. You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can book a personal reading with me. Let's see. I also have a missing person consultation, and you can register for the online tarot masterclass. I only teach it twice a year. once in the spring and once in the fall. So if that's something you're interested in, this is a really good time for you to sign up. And don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. It's at the bottom of every page. And that'll let you keep abreast of everything that I have coming in, which is actually a lot. I've got a manifestation course coming out. My goal is to have it out by the middle of May. And that is going to be 16 weeks. That's a long course because I'm helping you make a shift so that you can start really manifesting a lot in for yourself. Okay, so that being said, the next question is from Lisa, and she writes, can you tell me if gold and silver, basically precious metals, is an excellent investment for me? Okay, yes, let's go ahead and look at it. And just a disclaimer, this is not financial advice. And I want to remind everybody watching, this is if this investment is good for her. It might or might not be, but this is not for the whole as a, excuse me, this is not for everybody as a whole. Because sometimes that is a general question. Let me get some water. But this is going to be specifically for her. Excuse me, I've been talking all day. So let's see if this is an excellent time for Lisa to invest in gold, silver, precious metals. Okay, I know this question comes up quite a bit. Oh, my cough, it's got to go away. All right. The Star card, the Three of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. My God, it absolutely is. Oh my God, the Star card, the Three of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor, but the fact that it's here with the Star card, this is the age of Aquarius. This is Aquarius energy. This is about you reaching for the stars. That tells me that your investment is going to really pay off for you, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in your favor, and to grab it, that means to definitely make your investment. This is talking about, oh God, excuse me, I can't believe this. This is really talking about, you might even be able to leave a legacy behind, depending on how much you choose to invest in. So like for your family, for your kids and stuff. That's a huge, huge movement. This also is talking about hope, faith, healing, and renewal. So maybe this is something that is really going to give you a second wind in life, in the sense of, you know, maybe this is part of your retirement. You've done a self-directed IRA, and this is going to be part of it. You've invested in precious metals to add that to that. You know, it's something that's like really powerful for you. It's an excellent move. We have the Three of Wands. This is the card about manifestation. You're literally calling something really big in for yourself. So you are putting this manifestation out into the world to see what comes back to you. And what came back is the Wheel of Fortune. This is luck and right timing. Just saying, again, this is not financial advice. I have to have that disclaimer, but this means that the wheel turns in your favor, that this is an excellent opportunity for you to go ahead and do that. Wow. Okay, I love that for you. Congratulations. That was easy and powerful. Okay, so the next question. Here we go. Thank you, Poplin. I appreciate it. Hi, Robert. It's by donation if you're new here. All right. Oh, okay, so we just got a super chat. Okay, so this is from Chris Rule. I'm a full-time nomad. I love it. Leaving Arizona, heading to Texas for a month outside the Houston area, and then Big Bend. How does the new look for this trip? How does the new, okay. All right, let's go ahead and look. Hey, Jojo, how are you? Nice to see you here. All right, so here, this is what we have for Chris. All right, so I'm just going to get that energy look. Okay, thank you. How does the energy look for this trip? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. Full-time nomad, awesome. That's what my ex-husband does. He loves it. He travels the world that way. All right. All right, here we go. We've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Lover's card. This is my favorite card in the deck. All right, so we've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Lovers card. Again, let me just go ahead and get this out. It blocks my screen while I'm doing this. Let me just see if I can get rid of it. Okay, so this is my favorite card. This is the Gemini card in this deck. So I'm going to get to that in a second. I want to start with this card. This is the Three of Cups. This is talking about celebrating life, joy, love, friendship, community. This is you celebrating a harvest. So this is telling me that something big and beautiful is coming in for you. This is a super high vibration card. So you're talking about the energies for this trip. It's high vibing. I think you're also going to meet people. If you're a nomad, whether you're alone or if you're with someone, you're still going to be meeting new people along your way, and it's going to be a high vibing trip. We also have the Queen of Swords. This tells me that you don't stand for any BS and that you're going to see things clearly for exactly what they are. You can take these assessments, that you're very intelligent, you're able to size situations up, things up, so you're going to know when to stay, when to move, and where to go. This tells me that you're going to have a lot of insight into what is going on around you on this trip. So this is also telling me that this is a way of you looking at your future. The Queen of Swords looks to your future, and she looks to your future with a type of transformation. So I think a lot of truth and a lot of communication, a lot of the things that you're going to see along the way are going to transform you on this trip. The other card that's here for you is the Lovers card. So this is about choices. This is about being divinely blessed by God. This is really about having a trip that is really in alignment for you. So this is saying whatever it is that you want to get out of this trip, let's say you had 10 must-haves or 10 boxes that are in alignment for you. This trip is hitting 8, 9, possibly even 10. So whatever you're looking to get out of this trip, it's definitely coming through for you. This trip was meant for you. It's a beautiful energy. I mean, that's huge. I just want to say that. To end on the Lovers card, this trip is really in alignment for you. The key is to stay high vibing. You're not losing your intellect on this, which is fantastic. You're going to see it for what it is. You're going to take these memories with you. And it's meant to be. This to me, this almost is like the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. It's something that you're really meant to experience. So that's what I have for you, Chris. That's powerful. What an awesome trip. You'll have to let us know how that goes, or at least message me on the contact form. I love stuff like that. Good for you. Okay, Kim, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and check. Oh my God, you're a Gemini. Okay, so I'm still holding the cards. This trip is meant for you. So if you show up in your own reading, you're showing up in a position of strength and power. I mean, that's heavy. That means this really is meant for you. I'm a Gemini moon, but I love this card anyways because it's just so Shakespearean. It's so beautiful. Yeah, this is exactly what you're meant to do. Oh my God, how incredible. I absolutely love that for you. Oh my God, that's so awesome. All right, let me go ahead and I just saw Kim's message too. Thank you for your question, Chris. Let's go ahead and check Venmo really quick. So as you guys know, it times me out. So I have to go ahead and check back in. So hold on one second. I'm also going to do PayPal just to double check really quick since I'm here. Just going to double check one more time because it times me out. I thought I saw another question come in. So Kim, I don't see you in Venmo. There's nothing here. I hope you sent it to me. Maybe it's PayPal. Let me double check PayPal. For those of you that don't know, Venmo is actually owned by PayPal. Yeah, Kim, it wasn't sent to me. So I don't see anything from you. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next question that was already there. Okay, and this is going to be from, where is it? General Energy Pool, thanks, Melinda. Okay, so this is from Melinda. All right. So it's going to be a short night tonight. Not as many questions came in, and they're going pretty fast. So again, if this is final call, if anybody has a question, submit it now, because this is really the last question, and then I'm going to do a pull for the collective, and we'll go from there. And remember, I'm not doing the drawing anymore. And if you're new, like Jojo, you just got here, so Scott is no longer a moderator on this channel. We had a falling out over the weekend, and he's just no longer here. Okay, so this is going to be general energy pool for Melinda. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. It's a good card. But let me show you. Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Death card. So Pentacles are the earth realm. This is talking about everything that's in the 3D. So you're talking about friends, family, pets, plants. We're talking about career, health, wealth, travel. We're talking about retirement. We're talking about housing, location. We're talking about everything in the 3D. The first card out for you was the Four of Pentacles. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. This is saying that you're controlling something and you're holding on to it so tight that you're not allowing change to happen. So for whatever reason, there's something that's causing this type of stuckness. You can even see the look on their faces. They're holding on so tight they won't part with anything. It's kind of an ugly energy, and it's just sometimes people go through those phases, but it's like you're holding on so tight. It's almost like, not, I want to say control freak, but there's something about your energy that you're holding on to. You don't want something to change, and you know that's not realistic. There's always change. And when you really try and control something, you realize that you're out of control, that it's really an illusion. You cannot control it. We also have the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about really having this type of protection. This is where tender care is at hand. I think that you have some divine protection coming in that's trying to help you work through this stubborn, stuck energy. I feel that there's something that has allowed you to free yourself. You've got this energy, but this is allowing you to free yourself up a little bit, and you're being divinely protected. I almost feel like it's a type of relationship, or it's an identity that you have that you're holding on to, as opposed to changing and evolving as a person. I almost feel like you're trying to lock yourself into something instead of evolving. It's that kind of stuck energy. Because we also have the third card, which is the Death card. This is about change and transformation. That's why this is actually a good card. You're releasing what no longer serves you, right? You're stubborn and stuck. You need to release that energy and then let this beautiful, pristine person show itself with a big, shining heart. The heart is a muscle. You want to knock off any bitterness or cynicism that might have crusted over. Sometimes that happens in life, a divorce or a trauma or just some life frustration, but you can knock that off. The heart is a muscle. You need to work it and pump it and let it thrive. And so this is telling me that you're able to release what no longer serves you. You're really able to step into this. Now with this card, it's about you recognizing what you need to release, okay? The Tower is another release what no longer serves you, but that's the universe stepping in to release what you either can't release or what you just don't see. You see it. You know you're controlling. You know you're holding on to something that's no longer working out for you. And it's about you really knowing that, tender care is at hand. It's okay for you to let that go. You will be okay. And this is just another reminder that when you release what no longer serves you, beautiful things are going to come in for you. I feel like this is just part of this transition that you're going through. It might be a little scary at times, but you're going to come out bigger, better, and stronger on the other side. And then you'll see why you had to release what's not working for you. And then you're going to have that aha moment and be like, oh, why did I hold on so long? life lesson learned, and you move on, and you can carry that knowledge and wisdom with you the next time something like that shows itself. Yeah, I love that for you. Very beautiful. All right, I am going to go ahead and let's see. I sent a paper. Okay, Jojo, I will do that right now. And then I'm just going to read Chris's comment. I'll let you know what magical things happen in this month of March for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really let me know. I'm not just giving that lip service. I love stuff like that. I love traveling. I did that when I was younger. I would go to Europe like 2 to 3 times a year for like 20 years. I'm down with that nomad lifestyle. That is awesome. I love it for you. All right, so let me go ahead and check. All right. And Jojo, just to remind you, I don't know if you heard me, Scott is not here, so I'm doing both tonight. My other moderators couldn't make it either. Okay, so let me go ahead and come over here. Oh, good, it did not time me out. Let me see. Okay, here we go. All right, let me pull up your question. Excuse me. And it says, hi, Alison. Will Nicholas, my cat, be okay? Thank you. God bless. Oh, I love his name. All right, let's go ahead and look for Nicholas. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the art show. Okay, so here we go. Will Nicholas, my cat, be okay? All right, here we go. We've got the 2 of Cups. We've got the 6 of Cups and the High Priestess. Yes. So we've got 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Beautiful cards. This is talking about love. Both of these cards are talking about love. They came out in this order. This was the first card. This was the second card. This is talking about the recognition of a kindred spirit. So this is telling me that he will be okay. I think this might be your relationship with Nicholas. It could even be Spirit's relationship with Nicholas. But I feel that because it's love, we're talking about love, I feel that he will be okay. I feel that whatever is going on with him, I feel that he sees some type of beauty and recognition in something. I feel like a lot of love is coming in for him because, again, we've got this card too. This is that card that talks about going to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. Pure love, where everything is connected. She's reading this book. We've got the fairy. We've got the gnome or the elf here. We've got animals rowing a boat. The owl is reading a book. Everything is connected. This is her imagination. Everything is alive. So I feel that he will be alive. Now, I'm going to say this also. I feel that he is alive and with you, whether he's alive or dead. Because to me, this card is saying it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters to us, right? Believe me, I've got cats, dogs, and birds. But what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter if he's in this dimension or another one, he will always be with you. This is intense. I mean, this is just something where he is just meant to be with you no matter what. No matter where he is, no matter where you are, this cat is meant to be with you, and it's based on pure love. We've got the High Priestess here. This is walking between the realms. That's why I'm saying this. It's like whatever he's doing and whatever you are doing, whatever the situation is, it's in between the 2 realms, the dark and the light, using your connection to source, being open to receive that beautiful information, getting divine downloads from spirit. It's really using a lot of intuition. And okay, so the other thing is that it's almost like you talking to your cat with telepathy. Obviously the cat can't speak English, but it's that kind of communication, mind to mind, heart to heart, that you're having with Nicholas, no matter where he is. It's a deep, deep connection. And that's what the High Priestess is saying. You are absolutely connected. Will he be okay? I feel he's going to be okay no matter where he is. I'm getting that it doesn't matter where he is, he's going to be okay. I hate to give you an answer like that, but because the light and the dark, the high priestess, and this is almost like the connection that he has to you, it's pure love, and to source pure love. And we've got more love here, and this is talking about this imaginary realm. This is that beauty and the magic that's in the world. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I would say yes, he's going to be okay. Oh, Jojo, I love that. I want to take a picture of these. It's beautiful cards. You're welcome. Thank you for your question. Okay, so that is what I have for today. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to do a poll for everybody that's here tonight, whether you're watching live or it's going to be in the replay. So this is going to be a soul reading, otherwise known as a reading for the collective. I like to call it a soul reading because I think the people that are here are vibrating at a certain level. And I don't like to use the word collective because it's too close to communism. I just don't want to do it. I'm kind of weird that way. I use it here and there, but I'd rather do it's a soul reading. Kim, I think, has a question. Yeah, I checked. She did not submit it on Venmo. There's nothing there, and there's no question from her from PayPal. I'll double check Venmo again, but there's nothing there. I think she submitted it to the wrong person. Oh, okay. So something just came in. I guess it took a while to get here. Let me just double check. Okay. So, okay. I just see reading Tuesday. Reading Tuesday. So I'm going to say that that's a general energy pull. Let me see if you posted a question in here. Should see it now. I do see it now. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know, Jojo. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to take that as a general energy pull, Kim. Okay. Reading Tuesday. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And this is the last question, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a general energy pull for everybody. The Soul Tribe reading. Okay, so this is going to be it. So reading Tuesday. Okay, so Kim question. Okay, so I don't see a question from Kim because all she wrote were two things. So I'm going to go ahead and go. So it says reading for Tuesday. Okay, so I'm just going to do it as a general energy because there's no actual question there, okay? All right. That's when you want to post it. When you submit your question through PayPal or Venmo, you need to put in what you want to ask me, and then I can go ahead and pull it for you. So I just see reading Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general energy pull for you, Kim. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. So this is all in the earth realm. The Queen, the King, and the Four of Pentacles. So you guys know, if you've been watching me, this is a loaded card. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the Hermit, because that's the Hermit in this deck, and all four aces put together. So that's a loaded card. Aces are new beginnings, right? It's a lot of, yeah, that's a lot of activity going on for you, Kim. So the Queen of Pentacles, it's about having that beautiful, loving, nurturing energy. You're very grounded, stable, secure. This is telling me that you have a lot of beautiful things coming in for yourself. I feel like you're very knowledgeable on things, that you're very happy, nurturing, loving, and upbeat. Then we've got the King of Pentacles. So this is the Queen, and now you have the King. The King has an outward focus. The King has a lot of enlightenment, and he knows how to hold on to things. The Hermit is his friend. So he's had those dark nights of the soul. He's really been able to go within and look for answers to get that knowledge and that wisdom. He's that wise old soul. Well, you have to have this type of enlightenment, knowledge, and wisdom to be able to hold on to what you have with this King of Pentacles. He's worked really hard to hold on to this position and to have the nice things in his life, because we're looking at Earth. So you're looking at friends, family, pets, plants. You're looking at career. You're looking at your health. You're looking at finances. You're looking at housing, location, travel, retirement. You're looking at everything in the 3D. And that's where he is. He's really accomplished a lot in his life through a lot of work. Then you have all four aces. So we're looking at the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the suit of Pentacles. So you're looking at the Ace of Swords. That's having a breakthrough in clarity. That tells me you're able to see something for what it is and to take action on it. It's also the sword of truth. You're able to see truth. You're able to communicate truth. You're really able to have that breakthrough. Maybe you're even able to stand in your truth, a new beginning, a new chapter in your life. Then we have the Ace of Wands. That is a passionate new beginning. That is literally out with the old, in with the new. That's allowing you to basically get rid of things that are no longer serving you and to have a passionate new beginning to start something. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity. So you have an opportunity for a new beginning. You have the ability to see something and take it, because with that Ace of Swords, you're having a breakthrough in clarity. You're able to see something for what it is. So you're able to take that knowledge and then you see the opportunity and you're able to have all these new starts, because remember, everything is organic. It's all tied together. So the final ace is going to be the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Love. That's the Ace of Intuition. That is the Ace of, I just feel like you have a lot of emotions going on right now is what I'm feeling. That there's, I feel like you have maybe a little bit of turmoil going on, but I feel like you have a lot of emotions going on. I feel like maybe even some new emotions are coming up. You know, it could be triggered from a trauma. It could be triggered from, it could swing either way. Like trauma could be extreme love, but I feel like you do have a lot of emotions going on right now. I also feel that, I feel like you're really getting a stronger connection to source. So maybe you're working on that stronger connection, that you have a new relationship, because the ace is a new beginning, to have a stronger connection. I feel like you're really working on that. Maybe something happened to trigger that. So that is something that I feel is coming in for you. Then the third card that's here for you is the Four of Pentacles. And this is that stubborn, stuck energy. This is that very controlling energy. This is you blocking some type of change that's going on. This is you, it's that stubborn, stuck energy. I just feel like there's something that you're holding on to and it's slipping out of your grasp. And it's something that you're not very happy about, but it's part of a necessary change that's coming in, but you're really holding on tight, and that's causing some strife. I feel like it's causing a lot of pain and trauma when you're holding on to this. I don't know what it actually is, but I feel like there's a lot of emotions attached to this. Even though this is not cups, it's pentacles. All of these cards are pentacles. You're holding on to something in the 3D. A lot of things are in the 3D. But there's something that you don't want this kind of change coming. And that's you. I feel like you're locking up on an issue. So that's the energy that's coming through in the cards for you. So Kim, thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so, and again, if anybody asks a question, I need for you to really put the detail. If you have a specific question, if it's on PayPal, put it in the notes section. And if it's in Venmo, when you type out what it is, that's where you want to put your question. That way I can see it, because I just see Reading Tuesday. Okay, so I'm going to just double check PayPal really quick before I go on to everybody's question. Let me refresh, unless it's timed me out. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's it. So for tonight's show, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to do a general pull for everybody. This is for our soul tribe. This is for everybody watching now, whether it's live or in the replay. All right. So let's go ahead and get some cards for everybody. All right. What does the universe want to tell us today? Okay, we've got the Devil card, which is the liar in this deck. We have the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. And we have the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. Well, isn't that interesting? The Devil and the Sun, opposites basically. So we've got the Devil, which is called the liar in this deck. The Ace of Swords, which is challenges, by the way. And then we have the Sun card. So this is about looking at the toxicity that's in your life right now, looking at any type of addictions. Maybe you are addicted to people that are not healthy in your life. Maybe it could be addictions like sugar, alcohol, cigarettes. It could be gambling. It could be anything that is kind of toxic for you. Maybe you're a couch potato and that's not healthy, right? It's anything. It could be big or small. That's kind of like this toxic behavior that's going on. This could even be your health. Maybe there's some type of toxicity in your physical, maybe it's a physical ailment. You're looking at something that needs to be addressed, right? But this is the liar. So that tells me that it's something that you definitely have bondage to, whether it's a person, place, or thing that is always calling your name and coaxing to you. Like come and if let's say you have a gambling addiction, maybe it's a horse track saying, come and gamble. Oh, it's a great day. Oh, we've got this special going. Whatever it is, it's like you fall for it because that's your particular addiction. So just look for any people, places, or things that are toxic and just be aware that they are definitely going to be showing themselves right now. We also have this Ace of Swords. This is the Ace of Truth. It's a breakthrough in clarity. That tells me you're going to be able to see these toxic people. I think they're going to be revealed to you. Maybe you have a lot of big reveals. That's happening right now in a lot of people. I read for a lot of people, and I'm seeing that happen across the board. That's interesting because, my clients don't know each other, right? But when I'm looking at people, and I'm talking about people from different countries, and they're seeing these people reveal themselves to them right now. It's like a trend. And I think that it's like the veil is thinning and we're able to see through all of that. And that is a breakthrough that's coming in. You're able to see these toxic people, places, things, ideas. And you're really able to see it for what it is, and that's priceless. That's a new beginning, and it allows you to pivot, and it allows you to process this on an analytical level to see how it is you want to move and how you want to proceed. Because the third card that's here is the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is not. This is. This allows you to go to a place of optimism, to strive for source. To me, the Sun is God. It is love. It is light. And the light will always shine on the darkness. The light always wins. And that's what I feel is coming through for everybody here. Keep shining your big, beautiful light on everything. This is like going through a portal. He is literally greeting the morning sun. He's greeting God. He's greeting Spirit. And he's singing the praises. And it's a beautiful thing. This is not Christianity, by the way. This is just source, right? This is Spirit. This is God. It doesn't matter what your religion is. This is about you greeting source, and it's coming from a pure place of love. This is you following your inner child, having success, being divinely blessed by God. This is talking about good health. You're striving for good health. This is not good health. This is toxic behavior. This could even be cancer. It's that kind of energy that there's a toxicity, parasites. That's what this energy is. This is the opposite. This is shining light on all of that. This is not allowing the toxicity to come into you. You're literally repelling toxicity. You're repelling the darkness. You're repelling negative energy. This is that high vibing card. This is that high vibing energy. Remember, this is the most positive card in the deck. This is beautiful. That's what's coming in for everybody. You have an opportunity to see things for what it is. That's huge because so many people don't open their eyes and see. That's what's coming in for everybody. All right, that's what I have for you for today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate your love and support. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can book a personal reading with me. Sign up for the online tarot masterclass. The deadline for that is February 28th. You can also see me go live on Thursday. That's the next time, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it just says live tarot readings. And let's see what else to tell you. Did I have anything else to say? No, that's probably it. A lot's coming in. I've got the online masterclass that's going to be going in May. That's huge. It's 16 weeks, so it's 4 months. You go at your own pace. We're going to meet weekly, and I'm going to hold you accountable for learning this type of manifestation that you're working on. It's a big course, and I hope you decide to sign up. All right, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now. You're welcome, Ken. Thank you.